First, that high-level meeting that took place in the capital. The Indian and Chinese foreign ministers held over 3 hours of talks and have decided to step up engagement at the highest level this year. The External Affairs Ministry says all issues of significance, including border issues and the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, were discussed. The two sides also discussed the possibility of at least half a dozen bilateral meetings this year, including that at the level of the President, the Vice President and the Prime Minister. The MEA spokesperson said China is keen to engage with the new government in Delhi and both sides are keen to push the economic engagement.
The talks were cordial, useful, productive and substantive. There was a discussion of the possible opportunities of engagement during the course of the year. In a sense, they worked out what we could say a possible schedule, a calendar of scheduled possible interactions during the rest of the year. Detailed discussion on economic issues. These discussions included specific projects, the trajectory of economic ties, potential for tapping opportunities, as well as issues that may impede the speeding up of the intensity of economic ties. There was also a discussion on matters relating to people-to-people relations and people-to-people exchanges. In this context, issues relating to the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra.
The meeting between the Foreign Minister of China, Wang Yi, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and their delegations lasted 3 hours and about 10 minutes. And we do have a statement from the Ministry of External Affairs saying that the talks were in fact cordial, useful, productive and substantive. Talking about the fact that all perennial issues were raised. They have set a sort of a calendar of sorts, not exact dates, but a calendar of engagement for the next 6 months. And the top levels, the top echelons of leadership on both sides will be reaching out, will be meeting in bilateral meetings as well as sidelines of a multilateral events. Now we do understand that when we talk about all the perennial issues, as you can imagine, the boundary issue, the stapled visa issue, the issue for China in terms of support from India to Tibet, all of these issues are believed to have been brought up, and also the issue of the trade deficit. So it's interesting, we're learning that China is proposing more investment to India and possibly industrial parks as well. The trade deficit is estimated about $29 billion. Both countries setting a target of $100 billion of trade turnover by 2015. So by all accounts, a productive meeting, and the Foreign Minister of China will call on Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as President Pranab Mukherjee as a special envoy from his president on Monday.